today because it's a time when we all get together, we eat. £249.99 I think is terrific value. Let's have a look at the actual unit itself then, because it looks very stylish. Now, you may have seen that something has popped up on the screen there as well. So if you do like this unit, then the details are there. However, if you would like to have the chairs, but you would like the oak effect table, maybe you want to get a little bit of a sort of wood effect into your kitchen, then you could go for the oak effect, which is 6036298. That's the catalogue number for the oak effect table. However, let's concentrate on the black table that we have here at the moment. So I'm sat on this very nice padded seat. So once again, in terms of being comfortable, it is very, very comfortable because you've got that lovely padding in there. Now here as well, this is actually metal on the frame, which obviously makes it very solid, makes it very tough. Now this metal has been powder coated, and what's great about powder coating is basically if you see any cars out on the street, they have been powder coated, and that's because powder coating really toughens up the metal. It gives you a longer lasting finish. And obviously if you have got this in your home, it might take some knocks, might it, as you are manoeuvring it, getting in and out, as the kids are walking past it, as you're hoovering around it and things like that. So the powder coating will mean that it's just protected for a little bit longer against those knocks. So that powder coating goes all over the main metal unit here that is around the chair. But you have the nice padded cushion on the top. Then at the back as well, we've also got another padded cushion here, which means that when your back is against it, it's going to be a home delivery item only. So if you are going into store, don't try and do that. Do pick up the phone and give us a call. And the great thing is as well that we will give you a 2-hour slot on this, a window slot. We will tell you when it is coming to your door in a 2-hour window. That's quite funny. Someone of my age just said it's a 2-year slot. No, it's not. It's not going to take us 2 years to get it to you. Believe me, it's going to take us a couple of hours. We're going to give you a couple of hours when it's going to arrive at your door, not a 2-year window. Somewhere between 2013 and 2015. OK, so we've talked about the chairs. Obviously, the chairs slot in. Now, what's nice as well about this table, if you can see the chair that is underneath here, if we had, indeed, I think, very cafe-styly, I think. So it's a very nice thing, and when you put them together, can you see it's like pieces of a pie, isn't it? You've got the 3 chairs there, pop them all together there, and they are literally slotting together beautifully to mean that everything is nice and compact and put together. So there you are. That is your table. Those are your chairs. There is your catalogue number. Don't forget, if you want the oak effect table, but the same chairs, your details are on your screen there, 6036298. Now, we do like to give you a few ideas here at Argos TV, because of course you might want to buy other things as well. So what we've done is we've put the crockery on here because we thought this lovely black crockery looked very nice. That you have on your table here, you're actually going to get 4 of these, so it is going to be 16 pieces, and that means that 4 of you can enjoy your breakfast, your lunch, your coffees together, whatever it is, all for £22.99. Now, don't forget that whenever you order here at Argos TV, that you put things in the same one basket, because then you only pay the 1 delivery charge. So if you are ordering the table and chairs, put the crockery in the same basket, order at the same time, you only pay 1 delivery charge of £3.95. Now, I have just given you some lovely inspiration there of how to use your black crockery set, but if you wanted to go for the red crockery, if you think that's a little bit more vibrant, you could see that on your table, your black table and chairs, then the red is on your screen right now, 801-1149. However, what about classic white? We all have white crockery in our homes, don't we? In our homes? In our homes, she says. In our homes. So you could have the white crockery if that's the way that you want to go. Once again, as I was saying, think about the white crockery you have at the moment. Does it have chips? Do you know, I'm sure someone once told me that if you get cracks and things in crockery, you can actually pick up hepatitis from those cracks. I don't know if that's true, but that's what somebody once told me. So if you've got cracked crockery, I always throw mine away. Maybe that's a load of rubbish, but I'm sure it's not healthy anyway, is it, having cracks in your crockery? So if you've got the white stuff, don't forget, you've got this nice, thicker ceramic, which means that it's not going to break. Fabulous table and chairs that we're bringing you today. And if you have just joined us, welcome to Argos TV. Thank you for choosing us as your home shopping channel. We're talking about a home delivery item only now. So this is something which you can't get in store. So if you go in store, it's not going to be there. You do have to buy it through us here at Argos TV. There are two ways to shop with us here as well. On the phone, 08456 40 50 50, or on the web, argos.co.uk/TV. I should just mention as well, my friend's just moved into her house and she's looking for something like this, but I know sometimes, you know, you move into a house, you're pretty skint, or maybe you just skint anyway, maybe you're still recovering from Christmas, a lot of us are. If you do want to buy the set, you could always use the Argos card, because it's a great way to pay literally nothing. Now, all you have to do is ask us about it when you call. We take you through the application process. We pop the balance of £249.99 onto your Argos card. And then literally, you don't have to pay anything on that card. A really terrific space-saving design here. You have got the Hygiena brand name attached to this. As we were saying, Hygiena kitchens in the 60s and 70s were absolutely huge. And now, you know, you've got this terrific brand which are bringing you this great pieces of furniture like this. So we've got a lovely space-saving table and chairs. You've got the black finish with the powder metal aluminium there as well. Which you want to do is pick up the phone, give us a call, 08456 40 50 50. I think this is terrific value today, as always here on Argos TV. Lots of great things at great prices. See you after the break. And then you have to open it. Never could get the damn thing open. But here you've got the handles which make it very easy indeed. You'll have a look inside my wardrobe. I'm hoping it's not like Narnia and a lion is going to jump out right now. I don't think so. Right, so there is our wardrobe look. So obviously you've got your hanging rail in there. And you can see we've got plenty of space in here for all of our bits and pieces. And then obviously we've got the drawer at the bottom, but what's happening with the drawer is that you have got the shelf on the top of the drawer, obviously. So that's great because you can put your boots on there, or your shoes, or whatever it is that you want to put on there. So just close that door down so you can see. And then if I want to close both doors now so we can see the drawer. And it is a very smooth drawer as well. Look at this when you open it. Look at this. It's lovely, it just closes shut. Very, very nice running. Nothing is going to get stuck there. Very easy. You don't have to yank it to try and get it open, or, you know, try and get it shut. It just all moves into place. And that shows you that it is very nicely made. Nice as well. Look at the bottom, because you've actually got these little legs on the bottom. Now, what that means is that you've actually got centimetres across, and the depth is only 50 centimetres. So not a huge piece. But I love the fact of, you know, how it looks. I mean, I really like walnut furniture. Obviously, this is not walnut, because walnut would cost you hundreds if not thousands of pounds, but it is a walnut effect, which I think is just a little bit different than the sort of pine that maybe we're used to seeing, or just kind of plain brown wood. It's nice, isn't it? It warms the room, and I think because of all the movement in the doors there, a living room, in a bedroom rather. So a very nice piece, I think. So this is your wardrobe, £129.99. Now, don't forget, you have got the two different options as well. So if you'd like the wardrobe, they're all exactly the same. They all have the doors and the drawer in the store, so don't try and go in the store to get these pieces of furniture. They are through us here at Argos TV. Right, we're moving now onto this very nice chest of drawers. Once again, you know, something to say is that it's a very contemporary set of furniture, very nice piece. You've got this lovely walnut effect again, which is, you know, giving you a lot of, you know, warmth in the room there, and you know, just casting out a nice contemporary look. And you've also got the space as well underneath. I do love the space underneath, I have to say. Because it just gives you a bit more space in your room, I think, rather than having things on the floor. Also get the vacuum under there as well, can't you, to make sure that all the dust is gone and everything. And you've got your drawers as well, which are also very nice and smooth moving, so you're not having to ram open the drawer or close it. Very easy to operate there. Plenty of space in those drawers, actually. They're quite deep. So you could get quite a lot of items in those drawers if you need to. So obviously you've got the 1, 2, oh, someone has put some rather brightly coloured towels in our drawers here, 04. Should we give you the dimensions as well? Now, the height of this is 75 centimetres, the width is 75 centimetres, and the depth is 40 centimetres. So not too big a piece. You know, some of those chests of drawers can be absolutely huge and take up a massive amount of space. This isn't. It's going to give you the storage space because the drawers are nice and deep, but it's not particularly massive, so it's not going to take up a huge space on the floor as a footprint. So that is your chest of drawers. Don't forget, black or white, those are not glossy finishers. You know, they're not going to have loads of fingerprints on them. You've got these nice handles on there as well. And as I was saying, with the way they run backwards and forwards, you've got these metal runners, you know, so they're going to last you, and they're very easy to operate. Look, everything comes out nice and smoothly. Nothing worse than having to ram out a drawer or close it back in. So nice, smooth effect there. So, £74.99, a saving of £75. Very good, actually. I'd quite like to buy 2 of these, and I would have one either side of my bed and pop a lamp on the top of each of these. And then perhaps in your top drawer, well, you might want to put your Argos catalogues, as we have there. Or perhaps you might want to put your nighttime, bedtime reading in there. Maybe your, I don't know, medications, whatever it is, your glasses, whatever you want to pop in there. So you could put your bits and pieces into the top drawer. Keys, remote controls. I don't know what you have in your bedrooms. Only you can answer that question. But you could literally just pop that into there. I have to say, I'd hate to see what's in my producer's bedroom. She's a very messy girl, shall we say. And then the bottom drawer, once again, it's these runners. Look at the space again. You've got this nice space underneath the bottom unit, which once again elevates it off the ground, gives you a bit more space in your room. And of course, you can get the old vacuum under there as well. So I always think that's a good idea. So all those 3 pieces, I think that is the main thing here that we're talking about here, because a lot of people are looking for wardrobes for there. Maybe you've got a student who's just gone away or something like that. Maybe you have got, you know, a spare bedroom where you want to pop your winter coats in, or things that you don't use. Ever so expensive to buy these big wardrobes. Well, for £129.99 with a saving of £130, I think that is terrific value, and it's a great way to basically get everything in there away, get rid of all your clutter. That's what it's about. It's about decluttering your life, isn't it? Great wardrobe. So you've got obviously your storage space in there with your rail there on the top. And then on the bottom you have your drawer. And as I was saying, it's really useful because some wardrobes don't have the drawer space. They only have the wardrobe, particularly plastic. So, you know, it's well made. It's not going to break after a few months. Let's just do our little drawer. Again, look, there you go. There is the drawer action. So very nice, smooth action. I love that. It's almost got that soft close element. And then at the bottom, those space-saving legs. I love it how you've got a bit of space underneath. Just gets the energy flowing through the room, and you can vacuum underneath as well. And then if we go into our chest of drawers that would go with it, oh, don't forget as well, black and white. So you could buy the wardrobe or any of the pieces in black or white. So do ask us about that when you give us a call. Let's talk about the chest of drawers now, though. Once again, nice, soft closing. You probably think I'm weird for going on about this soft closing drawer thing, but I like that. There's nothing worse than ramming open or closing a drawer. So nice, no slamming of drawers as well and getting fingers stuck in there. So nice, soft opening and closing. 3 drawers, plenty of space in there to get lots of things packed in there. This lovely walnut chest effect as well, which is very nice to have in a room. And then the space saving underneath as well. The little legs, which once again, 5 centimetres, and the depth is 40 centimetres. And once again, you have got the colour options. So you could have it in black, you could have it in white, or you can have it in the walnut effect. So the black is 305-1111, the white is 305-1104. All easy to clean, easy to wipe down, not too large, I think, for a spare bedroom or for your main bedroom. You know, some chests of drawers are big, tall, wide. This is not that big. None of this furniture is that big. I love the fact that it's a walnut finish. Walnut costs thousands of pounds. Here you've got this lovely effect. And the fact as well that you have the space to flow underneath as well. You can get the vacuum under there, and it just gives you that sort of feeling of space. They're very lightweight as well. If you want to buy the full set, we're talking about this little 2 unit. Once again, 2 drawer unit, opening and closing very easily. We're thinking about our bedside tables, I think here. You could pop a lamp on, put this on either side of the bed. They look very nice in a home. So 08456405050 is the number to dial. They are half price, £49.99. The other pieces together, then obviously the more money you spend on that card, the more time you have to pay the balance off. So I think a great way to spread the cost, especially when you see savings like this. Now, don't forget, these are home delivery items only, so you can't get these in the store. You can only get them through us here at Argos TV. Don't forget that if you want to buy the black or the white version of these, they're on your screen right now. Black 3051087 and the white 3051070. They're not high gloss finishes, those either, so no nasty fingerprint marks. Let's just give the dimensions of the little one as well, just before we pop off. The height is 55 centimetres, the width is 45 centimetres, and the depth is 40 centimetres. So once again, I think a perfect size for the sides of your bed. Get your lamp on, get your bits and pieces tucked in there. Basically, it's about decluttering. It's about clearing away the clutter, having a lovely walnut effect, which is a very nice set. So do give us a call about anything you've just seen. But keep watching, because there's more after the break. Now, obviously, Bosch, big brand in terms of DIY power unit, which of course gives you the power to then use with your accessories. So you've got that. Then obviously your motor is within here. And then if I just pick up this cable, this is the great thing now, because the cable is not only brightly easier. So if you haven't done the lawn mowing for a while, you've got very long grass or something, this would be great in terms of chopping down that long grass, and then you can use your lawnmower to give your grass a nice, neat cut. You've got the loose sort of blades here to get rid of the longer strains of grass if you want. So obviously, this would plug into our main unit, and this is part of our bundle attachment here. So let's recap on the bundle. The very first item we talked about is the main power unit, 1000 wattage of power here, which is going to enable you to use your accessories with it. If you want to buy the main unit and the 3 accessories that we were talking about, the price is £179.97. That is a saving of £79.99. This is a terrific deal of the day, so do give us a call by 3 p.m. on Monday to make sure you get this amazing saving. But make sure you keep it here on Argos TV, because I've got another big saving for you. So it is great to see you, and of course, terrific treadmill today, Evelyn, that we're looking at.
It is. I was quite happy when I saw we had this one. I haven't used this one for a little while, so I was quite... Yeah, it's got a lot of great features that you can have in a home treadmill, which I'll tell you all about as we go through it.
I mean, the first thing for me to say is, Evelyn, that when I look at you on this treadmill, obviously we've done a lot of treadmills together, and we use some terrific ones here, great brand names, etc. But when I look at this one, now you're a lady that's been around gyms, obviously, all of your life. This is almost like a gym piece of equipment to me, because it looks proper.
Yes, it has got a lot going for it, to be honest. One of the best features of this is actually the automatic elevation, which is something you rarely get in a home treadmill.
Right.
Normally you set the elevation at that and then it stays there, but with this one you can actually press P9 and it's automatically going to go up when it goes on the uphill, down when it goes on the downhill, so you don't have...
When you give us a call. Okay, Evelyn, what else would you like to say about the treadmill?
I would like to talk about the screen, actually, the screen and the pulse sensors.
The results. Get beach ready. 08456405050. That is the number to dial. Thank you so much, Evelyn, for coming in. Do you know the way she's going now? I sense that she's going to start running in a minute. You don't miss a workout, do you?
No, I never do.
Yeah. Off she goes. Off you go. Pick up the phone. Hello, welcome to the Argos home. My name is Rachel Pierman. Great to have your company. Thank you so much for joining us, whether you be in your home or whether you're at work. Maybe you're watching us on the website or something, argos.co.uk/TV. That's where you can see us 24 hours a day, don't you know? But if you are at home, it's great to have your company. And thank you for choosing us as your home shopping channel. Now, because we are talking about the home, we're talking about something that we all need in our homes, and that, of course, is a bed. Now, any of these beds that you may choose will come to your house in the next 5 days, delivered to a room of your choice. And of course, don't forget that all these prices are exclusive to us here at Argos TV. So absolutely terrific prices. If you think about the value, if you think about what you're getting here, if you think about achieving that lovely boutique hotel look in your home, very, very good grade of material as well used to get this lovely leather effect. I think these are absolutely terrific prices. Let's have a look around the bed, shall we, and look at it a bit more detail and how it's actually put to that stitching detail. So I think that's very nice in itself. I just like the fact as well the bed is just slightly curved off in the ends. Once again, it just softens up the bed, doesn't it, and just gives it that nice, you know, sort of soft romantic appearance. But obviously it is leather effect. It's got this beautiful brown shimmer to it as well. And let's have a look as well at the storage capacity, because I think this is the real fantastic thing about this bed. Not only does it look fabulous, but if you're anything like me, if you look under your bed right now, I'm sure you will see lots of stuff stuffed under there, all covered in feathers. Where do they come from? And filth and dust. But if you were to open up your mattress like this, oh, hello, you would find all of your running out of space. Let's face it, we all seem to have not very much space these days, do we? And if you are running out of space, you can pop some things in this bed and get it all tidied away. And as I was saying as well, you know, when you do put things under your bed, I'm sure that a lot of us do have things under there, it gets very dusty and very dirty. And then also it all gets squidged together, doesn't it? Whenever you go under there looking for things, you can never find what you want. And then when you pull it out, you're filthy as well as it been filthy. But here, so literally to put it down, look at that, it just goes down like that. Fabulous. And then to pull it back up, you have your little handle here, and you just pull. It doesn't take much effort. It's not going to hurt your back or anything like that. And also as well, you don't have to stand here holding the bed. It is just up there. So if you are wanting to sort out things or take things out or do whatever, you don't have to keep holding the bed up to be moving things around. How many times have you done that with your bed? Had someone lift it while you're trying to get something from underneath it? None of that sort of non-safe stuff going on here. It's all very safe and very practical. And look at the size of it. Look how much stuff you could get in there. We have got a quilt in there, and that's only taking up a quarter. And actually, I am the queen of the space bag. I love those bags that you vacuum out the air, and then you can put those away. So if you were to put that quilt and those pillows and this bedding and these toys into one of those space bags, which of course are available here at Argos TV, and suck all the air out, I'm not kidding, it would take up probably an eighth of this space. So you could put loads of stuff in your storage area. Let's pop it back down again. There you go. Beautiful. Okay, so if you would like to get this fantastically, gloriously luxurious bed with this very clever storage, it's totally your choice. So a great way, though, to take advantage of the savings on these terrific, you're saving more on your king size. Now, you may have noticed that my bedding has been removed by the elves that work at Argos TV. They're very small, but very powerful. So they've removed that, and we're now showing you the mattress here, because you could also get a really terrific mattress here, great deal on the mattress as well. So you're saving £150 on the mattress here, which is a double mattress. It's £149.99. Of course, there are different sizes available. Now, let me just draw your attention to that bit on the side of the screen there, because you will see that the prices have been slashed through and you have red prices. So for a single double, £114.99. For a double mattress, it's £149.99. And then for the king size, £174.99. However, there is a further saving of 15% off those red prices if you buy the mattress with the bed. So, for example, 15% off 114, well, that's, well, it's over £11, isn't it? It's probably about £15, something like that, that you will get off the mattress there if you buy the single mattress, in addition to that price saving there. So, really great way to buy the mattress, buy the bed, get the whole package, get it into your home, use it from the off. You don't have to go out searching for a new mattress. You can get the two together, have it delivered, and use it as soon as it arrives in your home. The mattress is actually a medium feel as well. I mean, this is a good point, you know, if you are thinking, which is basically a spring bed, that's what it's all about. But you've got all the springs in the places where you need the support when you are lying on the bed. So in terms of the hips and around the neck and the shoulders and things. And they do say as well, you don't have to turn it. They say you can just rotate it. It's also got an anti-allergy cover. Get this mattress in single, double or king size. You get a further 15% off the red prices that you see there if you buy it with the bed that we've just been talking about. And the terrific thing is that when this comes to your house, you can lay on the mattress. You can, if you've got a partner, you can both decide if it's the right feel for you. It is a sort of medium feel. It's not too hard, not too soft. And you can really, you know, test the waters, so to speak, and just see if it's right for you. If it's not, don't worry. Just pick up the phone and give us a call, and we will then take this away from you back to the store and give you your money back. Not a problem. So the bed we were talking about at the very beginning of the show, as you can see now, is on your screen. It's this fabulous leather effect bed and this lovely chocolate brown, very rich chocolate brown, very good leather effect material being used as well, which gives it this real look. And I just think the prices on this bed, when you think about how it looks, but also what it does, is absolutely amazing. And don't forget, you can get the mattress with the bed delivered to your home in 5 days, and we'll deliver it to the room of your choice as well. So make sure you pick up the phone, give us a call, 08456 40 50 50 as always. Plenty more to come now on Argos TV. See you later. Come on, let's have a little... I feel like I was on play school there or something. Shall we go through the square window? Well, we're going to a square window. Now, what I'm going to do is go behind, first of all, because I want to show you how it actually works. Because I want you to see the actual mechanics of the Karcher, not just the results, but how it's actually working. I'm going to come around the front now. That is the beauty of the Karcher. It leaves your windows dry. It means that you don't have any of those smears on there or stains or anything else, which is the beauty of the Karcher. Now, you saw how quickly it sucked up that liquid. I've already said to clean windows, it's a brilliant tool because we all hate cleaning our windows because it takes so long. But it's not just the windows, because if you were watching that footage, you would have seen us using it on work surfaces. So let's move across now to another work surface. Oh, I need my sponge. I'll just get my sponge. Hang on a second. Sorry, just forgetting my sponge. I've got my Karcher there. Right, so here we are now. We've got our pretend work surfaces here. And of course, you know, when you have surfaces perfect finish, because obviously I've used the paper towels, and it's the same with mirrors, which I'll show you in a second. But with the Karcher, you don't get that. So all you do is you clean down your work surfaces, and then you get your Karcher, and in a matter of seconds, you take away the soap and also the stains that were underneath as well, or the sticky butter or jam or whatever it was. So you literally go, and I'm going to do it slowly again, just slowly for you so you can see it working. But look at the shine on there that it's leaving cleaner already. I don't need to clean my windows. Of course, yes, your window cleaner will do the outsides for you beautifully, brilliantly, perfectly every time, hopefully, if you've got a good window cleaner. For a start, you're going to pay that window cleaner every single week, and they ain't cheap. You're only paying a one-off payment of $49.99 for this, but don't forget the finish every time. Shall I show you another way that the Karcher is absolutely brilliant? Oh, I've got something to spill down in my bucket. Now, imagine this is your house. It is a Sunday. The kids have been given their drink. It's probably not a cup of coffee, but imagine them being given milk or whatever. And then they go like this. Oh, my goodness me. I probably spilled a bit too much there to get the floor manager. Now, what's happening is that you're now running to the kitchen. You're getting the paper towels, you're getting the mop, you're doing all that stuff, by which point it is running over the side, all over your carpets, which is a bit of a disaster. And even if you get your paper towels on there, basically, when you're trying to mop, look, this is what all over while you're at it. Don't bother with any of that. If someone has a spillage, all you do is use your Karcher. Like that. Scraping. But, of course, I could now do the floor if I wanted to. So pick up the phone, give us a call. And, of course, we'll see more of you after the break here on Argos TV.